Am I live? Or oh, is this even? Am I actually live? Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new live stream. It's been a little while. So today I'd like to work a little bit on making new levels for the game. So let me just put this in the chat right here on the side. Let me see if this is actually working, honestly. Looks like it is working. Hey, hello everybody. Hello JJJ, hello Sam. Hello everybody, how are you guys? I apologize for the coughing. How are you guys doing? Hopefully the music is not too loud. Hello. Hello everybody. So what is the plan for today? Let me show you what I've got so far. So as you guys know, I'm working on a small mobile game, and you're good. I'm good. I'm feeling so much better. I'm feeling just so much better, and I wanted to show you guys what I've been up to. I think I can show you directly from Godot, since what I've been working on is using basically the tile set that I worked on. Can barely hear you. Okay, well, yeah. Let me like turn this up a little bit more. How can I do this? Wait a second. There you go. Is it a little bit better? Oh. Is it better? It should be better. It should be a little bit better now. What engine are you using? I'm using Godot. I'm using Godot. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, well, how about now? I still like. Wait. Honestly, I still have like a hard time understanding how this microphone works. So let me show you what I've got so far. So I've got a question. It's a little bit louder. Why I stopped streaming on Twitch? Well, it's not that I've stopped. It's that I've had priorities. As you guys know, I'm writing right now my very first research paper, and it's a lot of work. I finished the first draft today, and I sent it to my boss, and so I had a little bit of extra time to work on the game. So let me show you what I've got so far. Basically, I'm working on building screens because the game is going to be very easy to play. I mean, you just have a couple of buttons. Let me show you here in Godot so that I can show you. I have the D-pad on this side, and okay, so Twitch is. Can we stop? Like I'm trying. Let's not, because I'm still sort of recovering from not feeling very well. So let's just focus on the game dev part. Okay, like I'm not gonna go into discussions of what's good, what's not good, what's better, what's not better. I just want to do game dev. Hi, Lozy, what's up? So we've got the D-pad on the side, and on the other side we've got a jump sort of button thing, and the other button. And a lot of people told me that it feels a little bit weird to have the D-pad on this side. So that's something that I wanted to adjust, because apparently it's a little bit weird. And what we're gonna have, hi Genji, what's up? What we're gonna have is a series of screens, basically. So let me show you in here all the screens that I've got so far, because what I'm doing is that I'm building them in such a way so that they kind of make sense. In here we've got 4 screens so far. So what I do is that I build them in tiled, right here. I build them in tiled, and then I take, I export them as images, and then I put them in Krita. So these are like the screens that I've got so far, and that's what I'm going to be working on today, like on building more screens. And the idea is that for each screen, I'm focusing on a specific, one or two specific gameplay elements. So, for example, in the very first screen, which is the one that you can see in here, since it's the screen where you start, it's just about jumping and getting used to to moving around the world. That's all. Like, that's the first screen. And then when you change screen, I add more elements to the game, basically. So in this one screen, for example, I'm adding, what am I even adding? This screen, I'm adding the door thingy, which I'm not sure if you can see because of the chat. Let me put it on the side. But basically in this screen, we're getting the door, etc., etc. So I was working on my screen number 5, which is this one, basically. Hello, Glitchy. How are you? How are you, Glitchy? How are you doing? And let me move this. I'm gonna actually keep this here. How are you guys? How are you feeling? French people say hi. Hey, Botanic Beats. How are you? So I don't remember exactly. This one screen, if I'm not wrong, is supposed to be here, right here. So you go up there, you move on the side. Hey, what's up, Pixelar? How are you? It's been a little while. Hello, Matchstack. How are you? So we've got here, I have all this stuff going on the side, and then we go up. There's a lot of lava in here. And then we go up right here, right? I'm gonna zoom in here. And as we move from there, right? As we move here, we enter the screen here, right here, right? Right there. And the idea here that I wanted to convey, like the idea of the screen, because that's what I like about this approach that I'm taking. I'm going for a very simple approach, and each screen has to have something going on, but simple. So the idea for the screen is that you start from the side, and you need to open a door on this other side, right here, right? And the switch to open this door is found down here. So the switch is going to be down here, and so you just need to find it to move forward. So if you like, each screen is going to be sort of like a mini puzzle on its own. Does that make sense? And what I wanted to have is some lava on this side. So there's gonna be lava down here, and of course, if you fall down to the lava, you'll die. So that's sort of like what I was building on, and I'm just going to continue this. And also, how are you guys? How are your games doing? Like, I've been so away, and like both like physically and like mentally and everything, but I'm doing better now. And I'm so glad that the first paper, like the first draft of my paper is done. Haven't been able to work on it in a while. Well, we all go, through like ups and downs. I love programming. What's the program you're using? So I'm using Godot, and so I write the code in Python. No, it's a Python-like language. Hax is saying, there's so many parts I didn't finish any one of them. It feels bad, man. It does. It does. And, but I think it's also, like, important, and that's just so important to realize that sometimes we need to take a break, not only because it's important, but because we also have, like, a life going on, right? Like, if I was a professional game developer, right, I would wake up in the morning and like my job would be to work on this game, and right, and that would be great. But I can't, like, that's a mistake that I used to make. I can't pretend to like work full-time on my job and also try to work full-time on this, because I'm gonna end up just so tired. Like, so it's important to take it as a hobby, and that's sort of like how I'm taking it right now, because otherwise I will die. Honestly. So, you know, I'm taking it more like as a as a hobby, as a game. It's something that I enjoy doing after work. Um, School started for oh, you guys started school. Good luck with that. Had an English exam today. I'm glad that your exam went well, JJJ. Hi Joel, how are you? Oh my goodness, Joel. I have to go back because I have so many. Guys, I told you guys, I haven't had time to reply to messages because you guys, I've got so many messages of support. And it was very nice, like to read all of them. I think it's literally what I needed, because like sometimes you just get to a point in which you stop. I don't like you start having all of these voices in your head, and you don't even know like what's true anymore. How is it going? Do you remember me? Of course I do remember you, Atharva. I do. I do remember you, of course. Of course I do. And but I'm doing better. And I'm very excited to sharing. Oh, also guys, I told you, right? I told you I paid the fees for the Google Store. I paid the fees for the Google Store. That was like on my list of things to do. I did it so that we can have a beta version of it. A beta version of this game. I can already like export the levels that I've got so far on my phone and like put it on the store. But I'd like to have a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Like so far I've got, 5 screens? Like 5 of these screens. I'd like to get to maybe 20. You know what I'm saying? Like 20 sounds nice. Like I've got 3, I've got 2 tile set. I was thinking about doing another tile set. Sorry. I don't know if you play my new game. I actually did, Joel. I did. I did a little bit of it, but I did. But I also did a mobile version. I feel like you copied me. Oh, I played like just 2 minutes of it. What about the 3 game? I actually, what's this stuff? This software is called it's called Tiled. So let's where is it? It's here. So the question is, right? The question is, because that's sort of like the philosophy that I'm going for, right? I'm going like, okay, you come from here, right? And what would be cool to do? And I'm going like very freestyle, very like, okay, whatever comes out of my mind, I'm gonna put it in this. And in here I thought, okay, it would be cool to sort of jump on these and go to the other side. But then like, what happens if you go down, right? What happens if you go down? And also I'd like to, okay, like if you fall from this side, you need to be able to see that there is the switch down there, but you can't access it, right? Does that make sense? Also, very important, people give me Hey, Gavin Johnson, what's up? Been on for a while, just wanted to say hi. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing way better. Very excited. I'm just building some quick levels for the mobile game, and very excited to share the process, since you guys will see it. We'll see these. We'll be able to play these pretty soon, because it got accepted. Like I got accepted to, publish stuff on the store, on the Play Store. So I just have to have something playable and then like put it on the store. So I'm going for like, I'm building a little bit more levels, but pretty excited about it. Ray, I thought you stopped development on Quantum ruYns, right or left? Wait. How do I take advantage of my... Wait a second. How do I take advantage of mechanics to make it fun but not too hard? To make great levels, you gotta make every part of the level usable and important for the player. I agree, Hacks. That's why what I really like about this, the approach that I'm going for right now, is that since this is like all of these screens are pretty small, right? Are pretty small, but there is a lot going on at the same time, and I can really focus on it. Like, let me show you, for example. Let me just restart the first one, okay? There's almost everything. There is no background, because I was thinking about redrawing the background. But for example, let's have a look at like the first screen. Like the first screen, it's pretty small on its own, but like, first of all, when you start here, you can see on the side that like, okay, I can jump, but I can't quite reach it. So it already gives the player an idea that like, okay, there is something going on that side, but I can't go there. So you're forced to go on this side, right? And by the way, you can also use the ability of, because I have it in the mobile game, you can look up and down. So if you look up, you can see that there is sort of like a small platform right there. As you can see, it's like it goes up like exactly up there. So you kind of see that there is something going on there. Now, if you move here on the side, I put some water to kind of tell the player like, okay, there is water in this game and you can swim, right? And then if you go up here on the side, you can either continue on this, like this way, or go here and it's not shown yet because I need to draw the tile for it, but you can jump and attach yourself to it right here, like that. And if you attach yourself, you can go all the way across and land here. And on top of that, as you can see that there is something up there. Like you can't go up there, but there is something going on. So I'm really like taking advantage, like 100% of the environment, like as much as I can. So even if it's like a small screen, there is like as much, like I'm really using it like fully. That's sort of like the idea here. Are you planning to play fancy just games in the future? It really depends. Why are you ignoring my question? Okay, 1, 2. I'm not ignoring questions. What about the 3D game? The 3D game is also, I'm also working on that, but I can't do everything at once. I actually had started making a devlog for it. I recorded it. I recorded devlog and never finished actually doing the devlog, which is not good. But I'm trying not to overwhelm myself too much, because as I told you guys, I have a big deadline coming up in October. I have to finish my very first paper, the very first scientific paper. And so, yeah, I don't want to end up being burned out because of that. Okay, so in here, what can we do to make it interesting? First of all, let me have a look at this map with respect to this map in here. What I could do is I could add maybe a way to go up here, right? Like we can have. Well, first of all, we need to make sure that we have a way to go back up there if we fall. So if we fall from here, I'm curious, how is it performing on your mobile device? The Alpha 2.0 is not performing very well. I have it on my phone in here, and I can play through it. And it's not performing very well because there is a lot going on, and the map is way too big. But I expect this to play way better, just because there's not as much going on, and the screens are smaller, so that shouldn't be a problem. But the Alpha 2.0 doesn't perform very well, but it's cool. It's cool to have it. It's cool to have it. like the other day, I was like at the movies, watching a movie. What did I watch? I was watching Tenet, or Tenet. How do you pronounce it? And like while I was waiting for it, I was like, what can I do? Like I need to wait like the 10 minutes of the movie before the movie starts. And then I was like, wait, I have the alpha on my phone, and it was pretty cool to just like play around with it, right? It was honestly, it was very cool. So so if we go from here, you need to jump there, and then you go down here. And what happens if you fall from here, right? Like if you just walk and fall, right? If you walk and fall, I don't want you to land on a platform. Like, right? No. If you walk and fall, I'd say I'm gonna position the platform like next to it. The user can move the screen up to look up, right? But can it also move the screen down to look down? Yes, 1, 2, it can, actually, yes. You can also use it to look down, yes. Adding an option to move the controls would be cool because it's easier for me to control movement with my left hand. So, you're right, Joel. I actually, this is a very important point because I know that some has the same problem too. Like the same, it's not a problem. With Cookie Master. He pointed out that with Cookie Master, it was a little bit hard for him because he's left-handed. So I could either have something similar to what I have in Cookie Master, so like you just move whenever you are, or I could have it. I would have to add like an option menu so that you can switch that. By the way, let's add the, let's go here. Let's start playing it as I draw it because it really helps doing it this way. So I'm gonna create a new inherited scene. I'm gonna go for a new inherited scene, and I'm gonna inherit from the template. That's I'd say that. So it's there is a level template scene in here. Here, level template. What I love about this is that I can play it while I draw it. Thank you, Faustine. Thank you so much. So let's create a new level template, and I'm gonna call this 4 because I guess we've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's literally call it 4. We're just gonna number them. So 4, and what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take this TMX file in here, and I'm just gonna put it in here, and I'm gonna call this platform. I'm gonna call this platform, and I'm going to make sure that the transform here is at 0 at 16. I don't know why there's like a slight problem, like as I upgraded to 3.2. Don't know why. I'm gonna save this to levels. I have levels in here, and I'm gonna save it in here, right? What I'm gonna start from the very beginning is I'm going to add in here a scene change area. Basically, the scene change areas allow me to move from one scene to the other. So I know that I want to have a scene change area right here. So I'm gonna put a scene change area. Let me actually put the platform all the way here, and let's have the scene change area. And what's cool is that I coded it in such a way that I can very, very easily just switch from one area to the other. So I'm gonna go in scene change area, change in the transform, the size of it, so that, right, it's here, and we can move it like that. Let's turn pixel snap on, right? There you go. So we're gonna have a scene change area right here. And if we have a look at our map, I like your level template. Yeah, it's awesome. Because I can go in here, and for example, I can go enemies, right? And I can position an enemy like whatever I want. Like I can go here and I can go like, okay, I'm gonna put an enemy there, and it's done. Like it's there already. It's all coded. It's like the best thing ever. So what I need to tell it is like, okay, if I enter in this area, I'm going to go to another part, and well, I need to know what that is. What we are drawing right now is right here, right here, and that's number 4. So we're going to 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what we need to do is let's take since everything is named pretty consistently, all I need to do is, okay, if I enter the scene change area right here, I need to tell it, okay, the next scene path is 3.tscn, because you go from 4 to 3, right? And I need to tell it where I want the player to be positioned with respect to the other area. So very, very, very simple. I'm in here, and I want the player to be positioned up here, I'd say, right? Like somewhere around here. My volume is 100, but I can barely... Oh, you can barely hear me? Is it? Wait. It should be a maximum. But let me know if I need to turn it up more. So I want the player to be spawned maybe here. Maybe a little bit more right over there. So it's 581 and 87. 581 and 87. 581 and 87. 87. And we need to do the same thing on the other side, right? Because we want to connect this number 4 to number 3. So number 3 up here, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go in down here in the scene change area, and I'm gonna show you, by the way, so that you can see how they connect. Let me duplicate it, and let me put it all the way up here. Let me put it all the way up here. Let me put it all the way up here. And let me put these scene change areas like on top, like so that I can actually see them. There you go. Hey, Joe the Explosive, how are you? How are you doing, man? Let's change this right to. I made a semi-idea, but even more simple. Everything is on the tile map. The way I can save any still in JSON files is kind of limited, but you can be smart as that. Thank you, Dark Phoenix. You can definitely play around with tile map as well. I find this to be like, it works very well for me in a sense that like I have a lot. Let me show you. Like if I want to put, I need to put lava, for example, in this. Look, if I need to put lava in this map, in map number 4, and since it's already in my level template, I just go here in lava, I click in here lava, and I already have the tile map for the lava. So I just need to just go down there and draw the lava on top of it. Is this stream? Oh, hi Johnny Freak. Yeah, it is, because I can't do double stream anymore. I cannot do that. Unfortunately, that's okay. So now what we need to do in here is make sure that we have the right path. So number 4, and I want the player to be spawned. Somewhere around here. Like I want it to be spawned like here, right? Let me check the numbers. So the position is 49 and 135. So 49 and 135. And there you go. So one template for any type of things. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Anna, how are you? How are you, Anna? Anna is here, everybody. Yeah, actually, what I do is that I have a tile map. Let me show you the level template. I can show you the level template real quick. Basically, I have a level template. And I have the player, the GUI, a tile map for the enemies, a tile map for the coins, a tile map for the lava, and then these ones are just nodes in which I add stuff like water, doors, etc. But I don't put anything in here because I don't have water or doors in every single one, right? Wait, this is Godot. Wasn't it not possible to export project? It is Godot. Yeah, it's totally possible. It's totally possible. Oh, thank you, Anna. Thank you. Out of curiosity, we're Godot on some other engines. Well, why not Godot at this point? Godot, I really like Python, and it was very easy to use. And also my computer couldn't really handle, my previous computer couldn't really handle anything else. Like it was very low, like it was a low spec, like 2013, 2014, 200 euro computer. Like I could not do anything on it. Honestly, I couldn't. Like I do not know how I managed to like do what I did what I did. So let's just play a little bit with it around, and let me show you like how you can get to the map that we just did, and so just to check out that everything is working correctly. Well, I think I put a lava where I did not. Yeah, I must have put some lava where it did not need to. Let me remove that. But as you can see, it's pretty cool. Like if you want to have, let's say like we want to have some lava here, like I can just do that and then it's there. Like it takes a little bit of scripting. Like you need to script it first, but once you script it once, it's there forever, and it's honestly the best thing. Like if I go here now, that's lava, right? And it's working. Like I lost some HP, so I highly recommend going through the. I don't want to say it. I don't want to call it trouble. It's part of game dev, right? But if you have a level template and you script it, then it makes building the levels so much easier, like so much easier. So we are here at the start, and I guess, well, you guys are gonna get some spoilers. Is it hard to make games? It is. Well, it depends. It depends on what you call what you call a game. Like, oh God, how did I? Okay, I know what's happening in here. I know what's happening in here. That's good to know. I put some lava in the level template, I think. I put inadvertently some lava in the level template right here. And so it's showing up in all the others. Wait, let me re do it. Yes, it is hard. Long story short, it is hard to it is hard to make games. Wait a second. Your spec. Oh my. Okay, this is the one question. I don't remember all of them. I'm bad at remembering that. Have 4 ears. You do? I don't even have 1 ear. I don't. I have an Intel Core i7 now. That. What do you want? What do you want more? I have a Dell G550. If you look that up. So here, this is number 1, right? We can look up and down, and the idea in this map is that my specs are male Italian programmer. Yeah, because the thing is that they don't talk to me. That's like they are like numbers that don't, like, what does it mean? Like i7, what does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does it doesn't, it's not. Anyway, in this number 1, let me show you. You can either go here, and by going through this way, you should get to the map that we're building right now. Which, wait a second. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I have a problem right here. I spawned the character where the others like change areas. So let's change that real quick. In the number 3 right here, pretty sure that, yeah, basically look at that. That's a problem. There is a problem. This change area right now here, it got moved for some reason. Yeah, let's redo it. Ricky's Italian, Mamma Mia, Super Mario. It climbs rock? No, it's not an archaeometrist. I don't know who he is. I don't know. Because a lot of you guys said, there were a lot of comments saying that the character here kind of looks like a Prince of Persia, like an Indian prince or something like that. I got a lot of comments about that. Like a prince of, like an Indian prince or something like that. Hello, Ivan, how are you? Ivan is here. Oh, by the way, this is cool. Like, I really enjoy drawing this because, like, you jump and, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes sort of like in a V shape right there. And the idea of this map is is lava, of course. and from here, well, we died. But let's try to get back there. Oh, I can also show you, because there are different paths. There are different paths, right? We went that way, like we went this way. But you may ask, like, Rick, what's going on if I fall down? Well, if you fall down, you can come back up. You cannot. If you fall down here, you're also, like, there's also a door in this way, but you can go up. We have a thing right here, which, well, I can't hear the sound, so I don't know if I opened it or not. I didn't open it. I think I did open it now. Yes, I opened it. We need a platformer game where when you bump your head on the ceiling, you get dizzy. No, I don't think that would be great. I don't think people would love that. So if you go on this side, basically it connects back to where you were, because I'm like connecting all the maps in different ways, because that's what I enjoy doing. There you go. I can't see with the chat, but basically this map that we are at right now is focused on the enemies and on the idea that to move forward you need to jump on top of the enemy's head. That's the only way to progress through this one map. As I told you guys, I'm going for, like, each screen needs to have something special about it, and the special thing about this one screen is that you need to jump on top of the heads. And if I go here, we went on a full circle. So we went on a full circle back to where we were. And so as you can see, that's sort of like the design that I'm going for. Like, you can take different paths, but at the end you just end up being in the same spot. Okay, and then we go here. Okay, press window. I remember the screen. Press window plus pause. Where is pause? You guys really want to know the thingy, right? Let me see. But the message that I like to tell is like if you make, okay, let's 1 second. Okay, I don't know where pause is. I don't know where pause is on my thingy. I guess it's not this. System. I'm opening it so you guys can see all the information that you want. Okay, like this is the information. Okay, that's there on screen. A bunch of numbers. It's 8. There you go. It's 8. So there you go. There you go. How large are the maps compared to the other one? They're actually pretty small, but I'm doing it on purpose so that it's better for the phone, right? For the performance. Hey Branny, what's up? Only 8 gigabytes, sad. Well, I think it depends on what you do. Like, why is it sad? Like, I'm not doing anything particularly, like, crazy with it. Hide the product ID. Oh yeah, sure, yeah, too late. Too late, Johnny. I think it's a little bit too late now. It's on the screen. So let's just move forward. Oh, and we also need to remember to save it and to edit here. You do quantum computing. I don't do quantum computing with my PC. That's the thing. I don't use it. Like, I use it for doing game dev, but I don't play games on it. Well, I don't, like, only a couple. I play some games, but then all of the work that I do, all the stipulation and stuff, is on another PC that is connected to my machine, which is in the lab. That's the thing. So let's continue here, right? So the idea is that, okay, we entered that way, right? And as you can see from here, right, we'll have to go up. So at some point, we need to connect number 4 to number 5, which is going to be up there. So number 4 and number 5 are going to be connected for sure. Number 4 and number 5 are going to be connected from here, 4, and that way you go to 5. And then I want to add something up, like going up, right? Like you can also go up somewhere else. Let's add that. And here, we were here, yeah. Let's try to make our way to the map that we're building right now to see if everything is at 2020 at least 16 gigabyte of RAM, or am I like, I don't know. The thing is, so there is definitely a problem there with that jump. Let's fix that real quick. In number 3, there is a problem here. It's a little bit too hard to reach that. I've died twice. So if I die twice, I expect the player to die even more. So let me fix that real quick. I'm gonna go in platform. There you go. Let's go here and here. Don't you think the swimming animation is kind of weird? Yeah, it is kind of weird. The swimming animation is kind of weird because I don't know how to draw one. That's the thing. Like, have you tried drawing like someone swimming with pixels? It's hard. Like, I don't even know how to draw like not in pixels someone swimming. It has to be redrawn for sure. So I just added like an extra. He's floating, yeah. Kenauchi Games wasn't going to be 3. Yes, this is a different one. I know. I like the swimming when it was relaxing. Was it? Okay, so we added an extra thing right there, so that we can perform this jump better. And thank you, Stardust. Stardust, thank you so much. Well, let's move on. Let's try to finish this one map, right? Like, if we fall from here, I guess you're gonna fall directly into the lava. But we need to make a way. We need to make it so that... how are you, Brandy, by the way? How is your game going? Like... So we go from here, right? We go from here, we jump. We can put an enemy there, right? I think I did put it. We can put an enemy right there. Yeah, let's put an enemy right here, right? It kind of, it fits, right? To have an enemy right there. Let's put an enemy right there, and let's see. So if we fall from here, maybe what we can do is, because I like to sort of add some extra... Sorry. Let's add maybe a small platform thingy going on in here. How did you do implement the transition when you spawn? It's actually what you do is you just change scene. That's all you do. Like, you just tell Godot to change scene. Is there a way on YouTube to use the chat while putting the stream full screen? Yes. Actually, yes. I think there's an option so that you have a chat overlay. I think. So let's add, right, because we can have like coins and stuff here. So let's add like an X, like something right here. So just curious, are you working on any other side projects? Yeah, well, oh my, I have too many. Stardust, I have too many side projects. Too many. I have this. I have have this. I have Cookie Master, and I have the 3D game. I have like so much going on. I'm like the example not to follow. Don't follow my example. I'm not a good example. Oh, if you're referring to the fading, he used it rectangle. Yeah, it's I don't even remember. I found it on YouTube. Like you have a I found a tutorial on YouTube. I don't remember exactly from whom, but yeah, it's on YouTube. And from here, the thing is, from here, let's have a little bit of platforming. Because from here, look, from here you can easily fall. Like that's not a problem, right? You can fall pretty easily. So you just go in a circle right there like that, and you can fall. And you can fall here so that you can go on the side and open the door, right? I don't know if you look, but you look like Pimp CSGO, which I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is. From here, you need to make your way up. So, but you're the best. Oh no, Stardust, you're too nice. You are too nice. I think I'm pretty sure there are like better examples. So let's. I mean, there are people who have published games. That's pretty cool. So from here, the problem, well, you need to make your way upwards. And it's a little bit tricky because look, if I make it so that like you're here and you jump there and then you try to jump there, it's gonna, we will end up like bumping your head in here. That's the problem. That's the thing. That's a little bit of a problem. So maybe what I can do is that I can actually put these either lower, like here, because that gives me a little bit more extra space. And this should make it. Like you should be able to do that and then jump up and then from here, jump there, back. I think you should be able to do that, but it's best to test it. That's the best way to test it. And also what's going on up here? Like up here, I want to have something. Like you need to be able to go upward to somewhere else. So I want to have an opening. Since I want to have an opening, let's make one, right? I'm gonna have an opening like here, right here. I'm gonna have an opening right here. Something like that. Let me close all of this. Again, bumping head. When we can expand mobile version, do you have some day till Christmas? Hi, Brownie Dev. So I'd like to release like a beta version soon. The thing is that I only have these 5 screens, and it's not enough, right? Like maybe at least 10. Like we're making screen number 5 together today. I think if we get to 10, I can already put a beta version on the store. But in terms of gameplay, I'm not gonna add. Oh, I needed to ask you something, guys. By the way, but in terms of gameplay, I won't be adding anything else really. Like I really want it to be a chill mobile game, honestly, and it, yeah, sort of take advantage of what I already have. I wanted to ask you guys, because the idea here is, do we want actually HPs, like 3 HPs, or do we want to go more the Celeste route, in the sense that if you die, you restart the screen, because the game is going to save at each screen. Like you enter a new screen, it saves. Can't you make tile that has spikes? Oh, I have that actually one too. I'm just not going to put it in here because I'm going to put them for other levels. I'm sort of going like slowly, like in these first levels, I'm combining only a couple of elements. Like in this one screen, for example, the screen number that I called number 4, we're combining the jumping, the lava and the lava and the door. So that's like those three like mechanics. Then in another screen, I'm gonna have one screen only for the only for the mechanics with that. So Celestial, yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I'm like, the screens are not very big, right? And it doesn't really add anything to the gameplay, the fact of having like 3 HP. So I could make it so that like if you go to the lava, you die. But since you restart at the screen, it's not a big deal because the screen is not that big. So I think I'm gonna take the Celeste route. It sort of makes sense, honestly. Don't make HP, the game will be more hardcore. Make HP and the game will be more casual, but you can make an ad for giving players shield. Depends on you. I see. I think I'm thinking about it, Brownie. Honestly, I'm thinking that is also why we need to have a version for you to play, like a beta version, so that like if I don't put HP, do you also die by rocket guys? Yes, you do, but only from one side, from this side when they attack you. From the other side, they don't see you, so you don't die. Can you do a little overview of how you do add enemies to the tile map? It's not too hard. Let me show you. Basically, what I do is in my level template, I have. Let me show you this line of codes. You find out, yes, I'm feeling way better. Here. It's here, spawn enemies. Basically, what I do is I take the tile map. And this function here takes all of the tiles used in the tile maps. So you use the cells. They're called cells, but when making a die and restart kind of, yeah, the die and restart is the idea. What is the goal of the game? Getting out of the ruins. That's the goal. The goal is to get out of the ruins. That's the goal. To find the exit, if you'd like. The goal of the game is just to play it, basically. And in here, I have this pause, which, well, it's how to explain it. How to explain it? It's not hard, but it's also not straightforward. Like basically, I create an instance of I create an instance of the enemy, and I position it where the tile is, and then I hide the tiles. That's what I do. And I do that for every single tile in the tile map. This is all. Like that's all. It's honestly, that's all it takes. Make checkpoints paid with the coins you find in the game, but you can also get a checkpoint by what you can add. I haven't thought Dark Phoenix. I haven't thought about how to put the ad thingies. Maybe. Oh, that's great. Maybe what we can do is maybe possibly having an overlay. Like, I was thinking of having like one of those overlay, and then you click on it and you remove it. So there's gonna be that, I guess. You're welcome, Joel. If you need help, I can copy paste it if you need it, but you'll have to sort of figure it out on your own. Like, depends on the way you like. It works for my code, but it will not work for your code, I think. So, so guys, what we're gonna do is make 10. Okay, let's make 10 of these, right? 10. And once we make 10, in the position you die. What if you add an enemy each time you die in the position you died? I could do that. Like, I can just reuse the same code. But the problem is, like, what happened? Well, but what if I die in the lava? That's the problem. Like, if I live in the lava, I won't put the enemy there. Oh, by the way, I'd love to play with the dark, like with light. That's one of the elements that I can play with. I can play with doors. I can play with like the platforming. I can play with lava. I can play with the ruin enemies. I can play with the spikes, the spike thingies that I have. I can also play with dark, like with having you enter the map and it's all dark, right? But of course you have like a small light around your character, and I can combine the switch that I have with some lights so that like you turn the switch on and the light goes on and like you see the environment a little bit. So that's also something that I'd like to play with, because it's easy. I already have it basically in terms of code. It's not like any extra work really in terms of the coding. Okay, let's add this extra right passage up there. Bro, makes us start now feeling you do. It's the worst. And I don't even tell you. I think if you guys are have you ever thought about using shaders? Actually, yes. I'm using not a lot of shaders. I'm using a shader for the water. But the truth with shaders is that I'm not very familiar with how to write them. And I haven't honestly found a lot of good references. Like, it's usually the shaders are already done, and when I watch the videos about them, people are like, okay, this is the shader, and you take it and you use it. Right? Like, it's I need to really sit down and learn, but I haven't taken the time to do that. So let's have a look at this map and let's see if it looks okay. What it looks like. How do we feel about it? How do we feel about it? First of all, I want to make this a little bit upper, like here. I like to have it so that you don't necessarily... Let's make it a little bit more interesting. It's not interesting enough, in my opinion. It's not interesting enough, in my opinion. What I want to do is, I want to have it... Let's have it more like that. Look at it. I'm gonna put a... I'm gonna put... I prefer doing something different. Let's make it a little bit more interesting. Let's have our hanging mechanics. Absolute Dixlar, that's exactly what I was thinking. A closed beta version. That's what I'm gonna do. Closed beta version is going to be... which honestly, it also kind of aligns with my idea for this year, which was to like release something for you to play, well, 4 times, right? I released something in April. Yeah. Shaders are hard sometimes. Took me about 2 days to figure out, yeah, man, like yeah. They're not easy. Not easy. So the idea is, well, let me add an extra here. Let's really take advantage of the hanging mechanics. So I'm gonna put a ruin. I'm gonna go into ruins here. I'm gonna put like a floating ruin, or like 1 or 2, maybe here. No, wait, like, or even this, or what? Something like. Oh no, better. Even better to make it look a little bit like cooler, in my opinion. Let's put a column right here, and if everything works right, you'll be able to jump there and hang there and move all the way there. This jump may be a little bit hard, so I may have to just tune the ruins here to make it work. But I have a cool idea for it. Really? Twin Sea Towers is my first... We have to get better game dev. Yes, we can do it, Stardust. We can do it. Can you make ruins appear on lever press? I could. It's just... The only problem is that I would have to turn off the... the collision. What happens when you fall in between those gaps? Which gaps? Which gaps? The map has 3 like opening, and each one of those leads to another one. Leads to another map. So shouldn't be a problem. Like, everything is closed. You can go like on something that you're not supposed to go. Let's go to the map and see if it works. Oh wait, we need to add the hanging thing, which is not optimized at all. I don't really like the way that the hanging works so far. No fall damage, right? No, no fall damage. No, no, that's no fall damage. No, that's no fall damage. We don't like fall damage. Because right now you go like, right, you do that, but it's not clear because I need to add like, I need to change the tile. Like, so I need to draw like a different tile so that it makes it clear. I'm gonna put like some green stuff or something. The pillar is just standing on a platform. If you miss the pillar, you fall in a gap. Wait, let me see. Well, you fall like, you fall down here, but there's gonna be an enemy there. That's the thing. Vines maybe. Yeah, Genji, I was thinking about something like that. I have actually in the Jungle Ruins map, I do have the tile for it, which is this one. Like if I go on platform, I need the equivalent. Like this is a clearer or something. Like this is the one that I need. Like I need something like that, but with this tile map. So I just have to combine the two basically, which I haven't had time to draw, but I'm gonna have it. But it's gonna be clearer in the map. Well, let me add that first. Let's go to 4. Let's go to 2D. Let me and you can see in here I have these hang areas. Well, let me. Sometimes you need to like reload the. You need to reload the thingy. You need to reload the. Need to reload the. Yeah, to make everything appear, right? Small dust particles will make it look better. Hide if the player is not holding the ceiling. Thank you, a UFO 8 cat. Particles. Oh my goodness, particles are like, so many people have asked for particles a lot. That's the one thing. This game needs a little bit of particles. Let's add in here hung area, right? And I'm gonna add it right here. Like I'm gonna add it here. It's not optimal. It's not optimal. It's not optimized. It's not optimized because like I need to add every single like hanging area, but at the same time I don't have that many of them. So it's like, it's okay-ish. It's not optimal. It would be better to have like to have something a little bit more consistent, but at the same time it's okay. Like, so we're gonna put it in here, and basically if you enter it, you will be able to hang there, something like that, right? And let's play it. Oh no, well, let's put the door. Let's also put the door so we finish it. And honestly, it's not bad. I feel this central area is sort of missing a little bit. Like there's not much going on in this like central area. Wait, in the current room, if you fall between calls, do you expect to let the player recover from the error to go up? Or will the player need to chinning from? Wait a second. In this current room right now, if I fall between the columns, well, if I fall between the columns, you will have to fall between the columns because there is a door there. Like you can't not fall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's because you need a door. Like in this specific one, you can do two things. You can either go up, so you can go up, or let's add a door in here, which, like, there are two paths that you can take. You can either take this door path, right, which requires you to go all the way down, because we're positioning the switch down here, or, right? So that's the first path, or the second path is that there. Like you need to go up. You can go up. Let's move this actually a little bit more to like here so that I have a bit of room. Add some falling lava. Some falling lava shouldn't be too hard. falling lava. Let me think. Let's have a look. My question would be from like, do you have a specific path you need to play or to follow without errors? Oh no. Well, there are gonna be a couple of them. Well, the idea. Well, Johnny has a little bit of spoilers. You will to find the exit. You will have to find 3 pieces of something, like 3 pieces, and there are gonna be different paths. I'm not going for a good or wrong path, unless there is gonna be a couple of like, you will have to reach the exit at some point, but I don't want it to be too, let's say, I don't want it to be punishing, right? There is not going to be one order. Like, we can see it in here, by the way. Oh, by the way, let's do that. I really like this part. I really like this. This map is okay-ish, I'd say. What we can do is we can go in Fichier and we can go in Exporter en tant qu'image, and we can go in Bureau and we can go in ruYns maps and we can save it as 4. There you go. Wait a second, do I have a background? So basically you can choose the paths. Yes, you can. Well, there are going to be 3 areas that you need to reach, because you need to find those 3 pieces, and then a 4th, which is the final one, and then the game ends. But what if you land on the left side of the platform when the pillars are standing on? Wait, there will be no enemies. You can just cheat and skip a whole part of the map. That's okay. What if you land on the left side of the platform? That's not a problem. That's okay. After the 3 paths, you'll have the final path to test the player, possibly. Hey Joshua, how are you? Where the pillars are standing on, there will be no enemies. That's okay. It's not a problem. Honestly, it's not a problem. Because imagine, I can put, look in here. Or do you expect to focus more on a chill run through the rooms without much hard platforming? I like to have a little bit of both. Like, I don't want to have all the rooms to be like super hard. I really like to focus on like, sort of like you can take your time to finish the maps. So far, for example, the map 0 and map 1, you cannot die. Like, map 0 and map 1, you cannot die. There is nothing to die from. So those 2 are pretty chill. Like, there is no way you can die in those, because there are no enemies, right? Room 3, 4, 5. How is the feel with phone control? It's okay. It's all right. But that's why I want you guys to play the game, so we can actually test that. Okay. 1, 2. Yes, I replied to your comment. 1, 2. What if you land on the left side of the plan where the players are standing on? There will be no enemies, so you can just cheat and skip a whole part of the map by jumping left down. That's okay. It's like Hollow Knight. In Hollow Knight, you have like a similar. You have a similar thing in a sense that, like, if you know where you're going, you can skip a whole part of the map, and it's okay. Like, it's not whatever. Like, if you look at speedruns of Hollow Knight, you will see that people skip certain parts, like, and it's okay. So as you can see in here, look at that. Isn't it great? So if you have a look at what we've got so far, look at that. I got something wrong. Great. I can't count. I cannot count. No. Okay, I thought I can't count, guys. I thought it would match nicely, but it doesn't. But it's okay. No. Well, how can we fix it? How can we fix it? Well, I guess we can fix this by sort of like adding some stairs here, right? Like you can add a couple of stairs and then you go this way. It's not like that big of a deal. I missed it by what? One, like, two, three, four, five. By five. I can't count. I cannot count. That's why. I can't count, guys. Does anyone know which engine? I'm using Godot. I'm using Godot. So since I skipped it, like I messed it up. Let's just modify this a little bit. The number three right here, which was a little bit, like, it wasn't really that tall, so that's okay. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot it. We're gonna have the wall slide. Like, the wall jump is gonna be an upgradable. Like, you'll find the wall jump as a power up. I almost forgot about that. But that's definitely gonna be part of it. Let's change this. I guess we need to add 5. I guess. Or I could also just keep it like that. Because, I mean, you will not notice. Like, the player will not notice. Should I change it? Should I keep it like that? Like, you will not notice. Like, you will not notice, honestly. Like, you will know. And you can cancel me saying, no, this game. Keep it like that. Yeah, right? I'm gonna just keep it like that. Just gonna keep it like that. This is sort of like my maniac side. I'm like super maniac. I'm like super maniac of like these things, right? Because I'm building a world and it has to make sense, like, geographically. Like, this is just me being obnoxious for no reason. So happy for you. You have a new microphone. I do, Yuan. How are you? Right. So what we need is number 5. If you're not showing minimap number, yeah, exactly. So we have number 5 going on. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Yeah, I can put it on my list, honestly. I can put obsessive compulsive disorder with imposter syndrome and, like, it's and over being overly dramatic and honestly, yeah. What we need to work on is this number 5, but we also have very interestingly another map that we need to add there, and another map that I need to add down here, and another map that I need to add down there and here on this side. By the way, what music are we listening to? No music? Because I can't hear the music. Nowadays, everything has a medical name. It does. It does. I'm just... Yeah. Everything does have that. It does look pretty cool. Like, honestly, it's pretty cool. But what time is it? Because I am starving, and I was planning on this being like sort of like a quick stream. Chrono Trigger, yeah, Chrono Trigger, everybody. Chrono Trigger, everybody. So how long have we been streaming? 1 hour 13 minutes. Let's just sort of start. How wide is this? This is number 012. I'll end up putting numbers on top of it because I'm gonna end up forgetting where I am. 012, 01234. So 012. Number 2. How wide is it? Number 2. I swear, like, this is 29. Okay, 29. What is it? I'm not sure, Joel, because I don't listen. I'm not listening to the same music that you are. I'm listening to some Octopath Traveler music on my phone because I can't set this microphone up in such a way that I can also hear the music from the laptop. That's because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to make things work. Like, honestly. So 29 by this height right here. Well, this height minus like 2, right? Or it can be the same height, whatever. Pretty excited about this one. Pretty excited about this one. And you will see why. Let's create a new map. And we set 29 large, right? 29 large and like 30. And this is gonna be 5. 30 or something. Because number 4, let me put it next to number 4. Because number 4 is, how many tiles do I have in here? 30. Okay, cool. So first of all, what I do, I think I've showed you guys in another video, but I copy and paste this into here. I basically copy and paste it like that. Wait a second. Let me go into number 4. And the reason why I do it is so that it's consistent with the maps that next to it. Like it's really like it's gonna really feel like, okay, that's where I'm coming from. And in a similar fashion, I need to take number 2, which is the map here, which has this opening, and I'm gonna copy and paste this. I'm gonna go in ruYns and I'm gonna copy and paste this. I'm gonna take this line and I'm gonna copy and paste it, well, like here. I guess something that has to be modified in this map is I need to remove the ruYns down here. Yeah, that's these don't need to be there. Let me go. There has to be this there instead. Yeah. So if I go there, this is gonna be the opening from the other one. Can you copy more than one layer? I think so. I think so, but now I'm only interested in the, so from 2, it's like 1, 2, 3, the opening. We have, so this has to be, remove this. Oh, let's call, by the way, I need to create new thingies. We'll call this platform. By the way, like they're both platforms, like ruYns are also platforms, but it sort of like makes sense in my mind to call like the ruYns and the platform like the rest. It's just like, yeah, it's me. Vegetation, which I haven't worked on these, but whatever. Vegetation, I'll work on these like later on. That's not too important. I just like, that's just to make them pretty like later on. But we're pretty much ready to go, I'd say, because here platform, we have 3 and we connect. Basically, here we are right here. Haha, I love it. I love it when you go in a circle. I love it when you go in a circle, because when you go in a circle, everything sort of like makes sense. Everything makes sense when you go in a circle. This path here was like blocked, like you had a door, right? You have a door there. Have a door. And I'm gonna make it so that from the bottom, you'll like easily see what's up there. First of all, let's choose like what elements do we want. Let's choose what sort of elements do we want in this map. What elements do I want in this map? So in this map, am I gonna have lava? Or am I not gonna have lava? Because the idea is that I don't wanna like have everything in each map. Otherwise they'll still check bottom path. I think you have to shift left by 1. I do. Maybe I do. Wait, let me see. Let me check the bottom one. I may have to, actually. I can see it here. I have 2 and then 1, 2, 3. Have 2 of the rocks and then 3 like gap and then the ruins. So it should be okay. Have 2 rocks. No, you're right. Okay, yeah, I made a mistake right here. Yeah, you're right. It's actually, yeah, you were right. So it's 1, 2, 3. There you go. Yeah, you were absolutely right. Tile may not be as useful when Godot update tile maps. Oh, really? Well, the idea is, I haven't checked how tile maps are gonna... I really like tiled. I don't know. I'm used to it, so... Well, of course, if Godot ends up having something as powerful, I may switch. So what's the idea here? What's the idea here? What's the idea? What's the idea here? What's the idea here? The idea here is obsessive compulsive here. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Oh my god, no. So the idea here is that we have... So what elements do we want? If I have a look at the map in here, do I want to have lava or do I not want to have lava? Do I want to have lava or do I not want to have lava? It is, Freddy. It is, Freddy. Not sure if I want to have lava, but what I can have, because I haven't really played with it up till now, is water. Because we've played, see, like 0, 1, 2. In 1 and 2, you have a little bit of water, but you don't really have a lot. Like, you just have a little bit of water down there, and that's sort of it. Then in here we have a door. Here we don't have a door, but we have the enemies. As we go, but if we take this path, we have the lava, no doors. In here we have lava and doors. And here we could have water. Maybe we could have like lava and water, for example, or something like that. But I really want to focus a little bit more on water. So we're gonna have a water, sort of like a water themed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's sort of like the philosophy that I'm going for, and I like it because it tells me like, okay, in this map I'm gonna put water and not other things, but let's focus so that the water that we put in is actually interesting. So that's sort of like the idea. So the water, if you want to put water, there's gonna be sort of like, how long since your last stream? What's up with the main game? Life has been like, what's up with the main game? Have a lot of great ideas for the main game. The main game is basically gonna be Tomb Raider, but from 1997. Freddy, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest, because I feel I'm getting old. I feel I'm really getting old. Like, I watched a little bit of the PS5 event today, and one of the like things that sort of like got to my mind, like that sort of like, I had this realization. I was like, basically, the future of gaming is watching movies. Why am I saying that? Which I know sounds like hateful, but like there was all of this great thing, like all of these great things going on screen, and I'm like, am I actually playing a game or am I watching a movie and at some point pressing a button or two? Because like honestly, like at some point I was like, okay, on screen it's telling me to press circle, and now it's telling me to press like another button, and it's more of like an interactive movie than a game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Like, can you die in these games? Like, I don't know. Whatever. Maybe because I'm I don't know. I enjoyed the hard mechanics in the games. I don't know. Keep calm and play WOT. What is WOT? What is WOT? Tank controls. Yes. I'm thinking about those. Because you guys... Oh, by the way, you guys don't know. I have this website in which I can play Tomb Raider. We can do a stream in which we play Tomb Raider 1997 on the PC. That would be super cool. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Why can I not see the... Wait. What happened? What happened? Word of thanks. Word of thanks? What is word of thanks? What is word of thanks? And take control easy, just 2 keys for rotation, 2 keys for forward, backward. What is world of tanks? What is world of tanks? Let me just see, because there's just so much that I don't know about the world. World of Tanks. I have never heard of it. Honestly, I've never seen this game before. It's the first time I see it. Well, World of Tanks. Is it like an online game? What is it? I think it's the biggest game in Russia. Is it? Oh, I had no idea. Well, you learn something every day. You learn something every day. What am I doing here? Why can I not see the control, the thingies? Wait a second. Tank, nice game. Yes, save. Save. I'm gonna reopen Tiled because I don't know what I did. I messed up with the controls. Online and massive grind. Oh, I'm not a Don't worry, it has nothing to do. It's just a joke. Oh, it's a joke. It's okay. I did not get it. Oh my god, I did not get it. It was a joke. Okay. Online and massive grind. Oh no, I'm not an online player. Imagine playing online with me. You would have to keep up with me playing games, which is like not gonna happen. Because I'm like notoriously not good at playing like games. Like if they have sort of like a dumbed down version of it, maybe, but I used to play Crossout. It's as granted, it just feels bad. Oh no. I wouldn't be able to play that in that case. By the way, it's 7 already p.m. I'm just gonna sort of like shape a little bit I always forget how much I love your titles. Thank you, JJJ. Thank you so much. Here, there's gonna be a big reservoir. There's gonna be like a very big reservoir. And or something. But what's the idea? Like, okay, there can be like a big reservoir, maybe in the middle. I have like 1700 hours on Crossout. What is Crossout? See, we learn things every day. Like, I'm cross out. What is Crossout? Okay, no, never. I have no idea. Is it from like the last 10 years? Yeah, no, that's why I don't know it. No, that's no. 2017. That's like I was in a different world in 2017. Okay, no, well, you don't need to see transmission lines. You're not interested in that. Wait a second. Let me put it. Let's put it right there. Okay, we're gonna have like a reservoir of water in here or something. And up there, you can, I guess from here you can fall into the reservoir. And the way forward is gonna be up there, up here. Like up here, this is the way forward, right? And this one map is gonna be way more focused on the ruins. So less mountain and more ruins. So as we can see in here, this is sort of like mountain, and then as we go up there, it's like more ruins. And in here, I really want to have like more ruins, water. That's the idea. So more ruins, water. Let's maybe like block this whole path. This is the way forward. And from here, well, for sure, we want to take this and we want to block this all area because we know that we want to go that way. Like this is all like right blocked because it's here. This is here, like here and there, right? It's all like you continue. So this is all blocked like that. Great. From here, We can go that way, and I feel like we could. I have a feeling here. Yeah, I know what we're doing. Let's go to the ruins, and let's have an opening like here to sort of differentiate the two paths. Like if you come from here, you'll be able to go there, like there. But if you took the other side, the other path, you'll be able to go there. But not like if you come from up here, like if you go from down here, you will not be able to go up there. Hi, Game Endeavor, how are you? Oh my goodness, Game Endeavor is here, everybody. The nicest person. If you don't know, the nicest person. And so many thank you so much for the nice words. You also sent a very nice message over here. I swear. I'm so glad that I feel way better now. That's what I needed, to feel better. How are you? I'm starving actually. If I have to be honest, I'm just so hungry. Have I eaten today? Because like I forget to eat. I'm one of those person, which is not good. One of those people. I guess you're scared of your Discord now. No, what happened? Oh my god, drama. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And if there was drama, I don't want to know it, because I don't deal very well with drama. Watch some tutorials of Game Endeavor already. We all have. Honestly, some of the best tutorials. Some of the best tutorials. At the bottom of the night is playing. Everyone stop talking. Is it? So see, this is sort of like what we were going for. Why would I be scared of my Discord? I don't know, Game Endeavor. I don't know. Just kidding. How did the game jam went? There was a time earlier this year in which I thought that I was gonna do a game jam too, but then like COVID happened and like life happened. I had a mental breakdown. Like no, like it did. This year was not meant to be, I think. Like honestly, I'm sort of like, so we're gonna have water in here, but let's have more water. And how can we make it interesting? How can we make it interesting? Maybe we can have like different. I don't like this. How can we make this interesting? Well, we can make it interesting already by let's not have the water start there. Maybe you should try game jam sometime. I should. The game jam went very good. Several entries in the community had a lot of interaction. That's awesome. That is awesome. Awesome. I've been thinking of doing a game jam too, and I thought I was gonna make it, but then, well, I'd love to do one in the future. I'd love to do one in the future. A lot of people have suggested it, and I think it's gonna be great, like as a way to interact with other people. So there is that. So this is sort of like the idea that I'm going for. As you can see, it's very much a sketch, and very much a sketch. I'm thinking that from here, if you really want to go the upper route, you will have to go on top of some columns. So I'm just gonna put the upper part of the column. Like I don't know where the end is, but let's put like a couple of columns like that, right? Something like this, like, right? So that you can then like go make your way up there. And I'd also like to have something like going on up here for some reason. Like if I see this map, I see like something going on there. Can you see it? Because I see it. Let me just remove maybe one. No, let's put it back. Like you enter from here, right? Wall slide jumping there. Well, wall slide jumping in there. Well, if I put it so that you need wall slide in here, then it means that at this point it's your block. You can't go forward, so you need to make your way around. Which I could do that, but that would be a little bit too punishing, maybe. I mean, you are here, and from 0 you can go to 1. Hey, Manisha, how are you? How are you, Manisha? Fun stuff going on. Thank you. You guys, you're gonna play this. You're gonna play this because this is going to be released as a beta on the phone. From 0 you go to 1, and then you go to 2, and from here you can either go back and like take this path. But wait, we also have a path down here. I take it you decided to not convert this to 3D. Oh, Game Endeavor. No, it's game. Quantum Ruins is going to go 3D. This is ruYns, with a written like that, with a Y. It's ruYns with a Y, because there is something going on with the Y. So basically, I have this tile set and I have the mechanics. So I'm removing a bunch of stuff that didn't work, and I'm just keeping the main mechanics, and yeah, and I'm gonna release it as a mobile game, and that I'm gonna call ruYns with a Y, and you'll see why. Ha! You'll see why it has a Y. So smart. But there is something with the Y going on. So yeah, there's that. So I could make it as suggested. Like I could go the sort of like sadistic side, like the sadistic way, and sort of like make it so you can't go up. I could do that. Honestly. Like you come here and then you're like, okay, I can go up because I need the wall slide. Is it gonna feel punishing? Maybe a little bit. But also maybe we don't care. Like people will recover. Hopefully. We'll see. I can try that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try it. And well, you guys are getting spoiled like all the maps, so. But the beta version will tell us if people find it annoying or not. Hey Rashad, what's up? What music is this? I have no idea. What music is this? It's a chrono emotional music compilation thing. By the way, everybody, how long has it been? It's been 1 hour and 40 minutes. Actually, playing it with it, yeah. Charles Tim is playing. Don't make the game tough, please. Well, Nellafix, the thing is, you'll be able to play it, so you guys can tell me like, it's too tough, or it's not tough enough, or this feels weird, or this doesn't feel right. Like that's the point. Actually, guys, I'm going to end here. I know it's a little bit abrupt, but I actually am super hungry. I actually am starving. So, but I'm pretty happy because we got basically we got that map finished. Like this map is finished. I'd say overall this map is finished. It's got a door, a switch, it's got an enemy, it's got lava, it's got some jumping, it's got like a secret sort of path going up there. It's got it, right? It's got it. Well, till the song ends, but I can't hear it. So I don't know when it ends. You have to tell me. Tell me when it ends. When it's done, you tell me and I finish the stream. Okay, you can leave now. Okay, cool. So we did that. In here, we're gonna put some water. So there's that. I'm gonna take a break. But it's here. It's here and it's gonna be great. And I love it already. Rigorous is going to play like, no. You won't be able to play for 24 hours because there's nothing to play. Like, I mean, you can go through these in maybe like 5 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes if you spend a little bit of time in it, but it's in GD script, so it's a Python like. it's a Python-like thing, language. So thank you so much, guys. I loved it. Honestly, it feels very good to sort of do more streams. And I'll let you know when I do the next stream. And yeah, hope you guys are all, working productively. Will coin be there? Yes, coins. Coins are gonna be there. I'm gonna put collectibles. Yes, coins are gonna be there. Just some very nice collectibles to make it, nice to play. Bye. Thank you. Take it easy. Thank you. Thank you, Game Endeavor. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.